Sea. So CharChar came in as one of the higher seeds, sitting in 5th, Blue Player in 9th. Both 1-1, about to play each other. And if we have a look at the map draft first, Blue's taken Water Nomad, CharChar's taken Nomad, and then we have ended up around the place where Splash Random is going to be our starting point, which is incredibly exciting. And if we go take a look at the Civ draft, admin bans saw Britain's Portuguese, probably the two mainly used on water of these ones. And then player bans, Italians, Berbers, Byzantine, Spanish. And well, okay, so CharChar gets Persians, which I imagine will be for standard Nomad. Splash Random's pretty open, could be anything really. Water Nomad feels like a bit like Armenians or Dravidians, can both work. For Blue here, Vikings, Malay, both good on Water Nomad as well. Get your predictions in. I think Rapunzel will set them up, I think. I don't know. She hasn't set it up yet. I don't know if she's around. If she is, and she does, that would be great. If not, that's all good as well. We will get into game 1 now, I think. They are underway as far as I'm aware. That's all good. All good. We all get there eventually with everything. There's the predictions. Have a go if you wish to put your channel points somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 3,000. Do a NOS. Put everything you've got on every game that you play, every game that you're here watching. And they are underway. It will be Vikings, Dravidians on this map. Very exciting. And looks like they start with 3 Howls. Intriguing stuff. I'm just waiting for Capture Age to load, sorry. And then I can swing around to that for everyone. Let's go there. That's loading. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at the fun that we've got here. It's Girt By Sea, it's Division 2, it's Week 3. We get to put 2 Australian flags on top of these players, which is always nice. That's good. 2 Australian flags. Now, if I just do that, does that work? Lovely. So Blue, we've got 1491. And CharChar sitting at 1595. Very good. Okay. The same as your Splash Random map. It does look quite similar. We're going to put Blue in the blue for this set. Again, it's that edge island with a lot of res on it on both sides. You got land in the middle. You got crossings that it looks like you can walk over. Are the islands connected? That's a good question. I have a feeling the 2 players don't actually have a way to walk over to the opponent. I have a feeling they don't. No, so they can each walk to like they've got like a secondary neutral island with a lot of stone, by the way. Lots of stone. But I don't think they have a way to actually get to each other without a transport. So Dot comes down for CharChar, and she's going to fall for the same thing that Keita fell for yesterday, and just the closest dock point. There's actually no deep fish here. The deep fish is further out. Blue, meanwhile, I feel like has taken, who was in the chat for Keita's set yesterday, and I think is aware or has quickly decided or figured out that it might be the same sort of generation with a little bit of land there, and has decided, nah, we're going to go out the side, get on the deep fish. So you can get some things that kind of happen the same, but yeah, very well done from Blue. He's going to get deep fish. CharChar's still going to get short fish. It's not the worst, and it's going to be closer. So there's some benefits there. A little bit of idle time. We're just catching up to live time at the moment. So the two players there. Some very nice berries, by the way. Lots to take there, and here as well. Both players should be able to click up pretty soon. Golds are a bit further out. So Blue's kind of seen most of his base, and CharChar has seen pretty much all of hers, and has sent a fishing ship scouting. I like this idea, actually. Just getting a nice little look into, yeah, just what's out there, and has actually collected a sheep on the island at the edge with that fishing ship, which is very handy. Is there one on this island as well? There is. There's just one fishing ship. One sheep, sorry. And yeah, quite handy. CharChar's going to be up first. Blue player is going to have a lot of res immediately after hitting feudal age. Not long left to get your predictions in. Looks like it's only a few points on CharChar. No one's backing Blue in here. And is that a deliberate scout of the corner? If it is, CharChar's awake to the corner, which is good. That's another big important thing here. Tradable ports. I've got a vague feeling these two players having... If they were in the chat for yesterday or around for yesterday's Keita versus Nessie match, they have landed something very similar. And both of them have done something. So Blue with the more corner docks, and CharChar with the scouting of the corner, which leads me to believe that they know what's going on, and yeah, we might see a bit of a longer game. Blue's going to be up first, have a minute better timing on the way up, has an extra fishing ship, has a demo in queue. I like it. I just like the idea. As I say, if you just queue a demo, you never know. Now, this is probably the map. I was going to say maybe not the map, but the forward docks and maybe a demo here. It's a little bit different to Nessie's, right? In the sense that Nessie and Keita, where we don't have the ability to just walk to our opponent. But still nice nonetheless. A couple of fires are out. And they're upgraded fires now. CharChar's up. Has castle res, almost. Or at least building towards it. Meanwhile, Blue sold stone. Can't be far away from lifetime now. 745 stone. Where's the castle going to head? Is it just going to be defensive? Or is she going to walk forward? There's a transport. Oh. There's a transport. Transport's going to be found, though. That's unfortunate. Longboats out. Viking longboats. How can you say no to the longboat? Someone said that before. How could I bet it? Free Viking halbs. Ah, you didn't want to bet against the free halberdier that you start with. But yes. Well, what about the Viking longboats? What's good about the Viking infantry HP? Ah, yes, of course. Okay, there you go. So the halbs should have more HP here than here, which they do. Transport out, but transport's now protected, which means, uh-oh, this could be awkward. What does she see? Doesn't know where to go. So this is going to be hard. It's going to be hard to know where to drop this. And I love the outpost call. Into Town Watch as well. Go again. I'd just drop another outpost. Yeah, you just got to have a look. Brilliant. And now you can just drop a castle there. Behind in eco, but is going to be cutting out some eco here. Alright, we're just going to slow down now that we're pretty much where we need to be. And does Blue have Blue's got sight on it? isn't really using this Vil at the moment, but this TC at the moment. He's going to have pressure on the base. CharChar is well behind. Yep, half the Vils. Half the Vils at the moment. So this push is going to need to do some work. Yeah, so what was the starting TC? It was this one, right? Because that's where the hut is, the yurt. So this is not the starting TC. And I think blue is going to be okay. Also, how much res? So much res. So much res. Radio Jones, welcome. How did the Vikings get the Halbs? The Vikings and the Dravidians. Yeah, it's a hyper random start. So the Halbs were generated at the start of the game. So that's how that happened. We've got Counter Castle coming up. We've got Fire Ships v Longboats, and Longboats with upgrades. I think they're just going to slowly just shred. These things don't have a minimum. Do they have a minimum range? No. So, no minimum range means they just destroy. CharChar needs to make more Vils though. You can't win on 29. That's not going to cut it. She's going to need to start working around this. Gonna need to push, because blue is still adding Vils. Blue's 73 Vils now. CharChar's just nothing on food. Nothing on food. It is looking like, and it's free. Like, there's still berries to take. Just chuck 7 on berries here and won't have too much of an issue. Blue's even going to try and run out here. Protected the shoreline with a demo. Few Vils have gone down though. That's nice kills. This TC will go down. Out come the Berserks, but my question, or one Berserk. My question is, how does CharChar push? How does her push continue if this is all there is? And there's no more Vils. Now the fire ships are going to try and get in on the demos. And in come the Halb. Oh, could the Vils get hit here? A couple of Vils go down, but I think the Mangonel and the Berserk may go down. Berserk is self-healing. No, Berserk's going to win this fight. Way stronger than a Halb. Wheelbarrow now. Blue still has a ton of wood in the bank. And wins the Mangonel Roar there. CharChar still 0. But pushing everywhere. Does blue know that there is just... This is it. This is a one and done kind of push. Mangonels are working away. Taking him off res. But it's going to be 4 TC, so it's still 3. Despite one having gone down. There's one coming up here. And if he gets rid of this castle, gets rid of that TC, he can drop another castle soon. So, yep. If blue goes imp, there is no real comeback for CharChar, because Trebs will do too much. And she's just decided this is it. We're here on 29 Vils. We're just sticking to it. Not even fish. Like, I would have thought maybe you're trying to get back into the eco with fish. Oh, the longboat. Oh, the longboat's died. Oh, no. The longboat's died. What happened to the longboats? Blind Caster has just completely missed the fact that the longboats just went down. They were not microed. Their demo kind of got involved. I think there was a demo here, so it'll be good to see if the demo did serious work on them. Oh, the longboats are working away. Demo comes in. Nah, didn't get enough in the end. Oh, I did a bit, but not enough. All right, back to where we were. Another castle for blue and an aggressive castle. Oh no, this could go down. Oh no, it doesn't. It's okay. Gonna try and vilify it. Gonna try and do anything here to prevent the castle going up. And the GG is called. The GG has been called. Blue had so much extra res there. That's a quick one to start us off. That's a quick one to start us off. Well played. Blue gets the first game. And yeah, good, exciting stuff. Prediction result coming in there. And I believe game 2 will be on Nomad. They're in the lobby at the moment, so we actually did end up catching up, which is quite nice. They're still in the lobby, so no problems there. Quiet Pro, first time chat. Lovely. Welcome along. Happy to have you here. Prediction started. I'm imagining Nomad. That was CharChar's home map. For those coming in a bit later, we'll just go... I'll go switch back to our draft. Splash random game 1. It should be Nomad game 2. Just being quiet, that's a good way. Always good. Vikings game 1 went down. Dravidians game number 2 got up. Sorry, game number 1 got up. Persians, I think, is pretty much a guarantee here on standard Nomad. And then Malay will be Water Nomad. For blue, I like Wu, Bengalis. I like these two more than I like Armenians, because I like Armenians more on Water Nomad. But these two especially, I mean, Wu can get some great timings, and Jans can raid really well. Armenians, yeah, I think Armenians pretty solid for Water Nomad. That seems like the answer there. And, I mean, look, I like Wu everywhere when it comes to water. They are... I think people are very much sleeping on what they get with their bonuses and how that helps out. Like, because they're newer, people haven't seen them in full flight yet, but being able to have a raiding unit on land along with the bonuses that do so much good work for water builds, and having bonuses on water relating to, well, right now it's early careening and dry dock, but in the future it will be free careening and dry dock. It's very nice. And we're underway. It is Persians, Bengalis, for those who are playing along, and it will be Nomad. And looks like, again, it's points in on CharChar on her home map. None in for blue just yet. Just waiting for spec delay. which point we should be good to go. Blue almost beat Saws on Nomad. Oh, early TC for CharChar. Very nice. Straight on it. Where are the blue villagers? Uh-oh, this is an awkward spawn. What are we waiting for? Doc. Trying to get out of the... He has delayed the TC massively there. But they're going to end up pretty close to each other. And they should see treaty lines. I imagine that... That's Gaia Vision. Lovely. They should see treaty lines. There should be treaty lines about there. And then for blue... Oh, maybe blue gets a little bit of vision on the treaty lines. But also possible that he doesn't. I think it was a nightmare... Nightmare in the sense that he was unlucky. Not nightmare in the sense that he played bad. I think he played very well against one of the top players, or had a window against Saws. Just didn't quite work. Now you should see a pretty nice advantage for the Persians here. This is a 25% start. Ace in good form, you reckon, Nessie? I'm gonna cast Braids and Ace next. I think. It's already 3:50, which is incredibly late. So CharChar is a villain and a half ahead. So there is the difference and the delay. Yeah, so I'm going to go into Ace Braids, and if by some miracle that's when Slaters and Pancho then start, I guess I'm casting for 5 hours straight again. But, that's what we're here for, right? So, yeah, should be a lot of fun. I want to watch Braids and Ace as well. I'm really looking forward to that. No, Rapunzel will interrupt you. If I'm here for 5 hours, yeah, some fun's going to be had. Also, just back onto the game for a moment. There is a boar that is right in between both of them. CharChar doesn't see it. Blue does see it. He needs to take it right now. And is. Is that an oversight from CharChar's point of view here? Because she's only got 2 on... Yeah, look at this. Blue's about to see the TC. Wait, is it? Has to... Oh, God, this is... CharChar, where's the food coming from? I'm so lost. We're just going... I guess we're going just here, right? And hoping this works. Still doesn't see the TC. This is wild. Doesn't see the TC. But he's going to take the board. CharChar's got no idea. I don't know if he knows that the TC is actually right here. The tree got chopped. Maybe. And are the 4 vills... Are these going to do enough? Are they going to be able to cover food production? All that extra... The Persian dock speed... Is that going to be enough? Because she's on a lot of wood. Floating a lot of wood here. I'd love to see her go out. Oh, we're douching. She knows where he is. We're douching. Hang on a moment. That's why. That's why we're so heavy on wood. Because we're relocating the TC, people. In we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's garrisoned. He's garrisoned. He's going to stay garrisoned. Oh, he's ungarrisoned at the wrong time. That is... Oh, that could have gone so awfully for Blue. And sorry, could have gone so awfully for CharChar, but in the end, the relocation services are in, and the TC will go up. And there we go. Now we just do Persian things, I guess. And this game may never leave Dark Age. Blue is nowhere near clicking up. And also, keep a note on this. There is no lumber camp. So, if this TC goes down with under 100... Oh no, there is a lumber camp. Ah, sneaky lumber camp. There we go. Big. This is important. Sneaky lumber camp means survival. However, small problem. I don't know if he's realized that this is very much backed into a corner. This is a serious, like... That's not a pond. Okay, now we will fight. Persians have a faster working TC. CharChar's just got 3 on fish and is just going to keep going. Blue's going to have 2 on fish down here. And now we just chase. Loom is in. Chase. Both players have loom, I assume. Yes, I'm fairly confident I saw CharChar do it. Yep. And Blue does as well. And the walls are coming in. You can you can get a transport ship. You don't need this. These walls do something, but 125 later, 125 wood later, and it's not going to work. Both. Now, if you're CharChar, you just, one, take your time. I think if you're Blue, I don't know. As you said, right, did Blue need an early transport? No vision, unfortunately. So it's out of range of the house. The Ville that was here has gone. What's fishing ship vision like? I think fishing ship... If that fishing ship is going to come here and have a good look at what's around the place... And if the fishing ship's trying to get here, I think it will see it. Ah, it does. Okay, so she's seen it because it's auto-attacked the house. When the garrison came in, the house was auto-attacked. So we're aware, and CharChar is not even going to... She's not even going to knock down the walls. Just going to transport in. Perfect. This is how you do it. Land right here. Blue should not have a clue. Would not have a clue. And CharChar's got more, good enough vision over this area now to know just to land and drop. What's Blue got on the outside? 1 Ville on the outside. Adding more fish. Sheep. Ah, Ville fighting. Ah, nice. Blue's trying to... That's sneaky. How about that? Did you see that? He's not tilting after that. Oh, very nice. And the relocation services are back in. Don't lose your Villes, CharChar. Come back around this side. And now the Villes are out. They're going to run away again. Oh, yes. Got a wall. Someone said wall them in. We've got to get the walls in. Don't let him out. Relocation services in effect again. I don't know if this is actually the right way to go about this because... Well... Now you're kind of backed into the corner, right? CharChar's just going to try and Ville fight everyone in here. Is there a lumber camp on the outside at the moment? There's plenty of... He's got plenty of wood. So that's okay. Blue's got plenty of wood, and he's got to try and protect... Oh, no, he's trying to protect Feudal. Does CharChar know that this is happening right now? This is going to be intense. Bash down the TC quickly. Yeah. Oh, is that... Which way's quicker, people? He's cancelled. He's cancelled. He's cancelled up. He's deleted. He's cancelled up, and he's relocated just somewhere on the other side of the map. CharChar's got no clue. And now I think they have to play a normal game. Now it feels like they kind of have to play a normal game, except CharChar's situation doesn't look that great anymore. If I'm brutally honest, I don't quite like her position. Shooting with a TC's faster because it's 5 attack, and a Vil does 3 damage. So I guess you get your 10 Vils, and then the extra ones go out there, right? She doesn't have stone anymore. Blue's getting stone just in case he has to go again. I love it. I love it. He's going not going to take any more chances. Also, this is completely pointless in my eyes because there's a space right here. There's a space here. There's a space. Like, you just need one tile. There's probably there could even be a space here. It's a bit hard to tell with where the elevation changes are. But if someone wants to drop a TC on you, they'll drop a TC on you. They'll find a way. Unless you have to, like, fully wall outside the perimeter on the 7th. You kind of have to fully wall the 7th one, right? And the 5th, I guess. Because otherwise I'll just jump inside. So, you kind of have to do both. She's over here. Oh my god, no way. Oh, 1 Vil. Okay, so now what? CharChar's on the way up. Only 2 minutes behind. Still Persian Eco, right? Has got fishing ships out. Is in a nice enough position. Vil is going to go down. But is going to give the vision of the location. So that's nice. Question is she going to go again? Just walls in the lumber camp. Brilliant. Fishing ships out. Vil's out the side as well. And now this game has sort of relaxed a bit. Blue's going to be able to click up with 1 more building. So we'll have a nice advantage there, but Persian Eco will forever catch up if you're on the same amount of TCs. Feel like CharChar could have had a few more Vils out, right? The idea would be to keep the TC running whilst you've got a... whilst you have one and your opponent doesn't. So, would have liked the 4th fishing ship, personally. I think that would have been good. That would have kept the food income coming in and allowing for more Vils. It's all quiet. Both players trying to get to castle age now. Bengali's looking for defensive castle, I reckon. 9 on... stone. Is this a workshop? This could be a workshop. I hope CharChar makes Vils in Castle Age this time. I feel like doing the same thing again, not going to work. She's clicking up any moment now. But we'll be 2 minutes behind. 2 minutes behind. Oh, town centers work faster, so that means the age up time is faster as well, right? I just noticed the countdown was not 2 minutes 40. So that means the age up is also quicker. I'm loving the redocks. Redocks are good. You know, get some vision around the sides. I'm assuming there's a workshop coming here. That would be my guess. Or maybe even, I mean, it could be anything, right? Just whatever's coming here is going to be some army. That's why the Ville's stationary. Fires out and fire out on the other side. Trying to protect. Repairing the fishing ship? Repairing the fishing ship? I guess the fishing ship is tanking now. Okay. Now we need a... it's a bit awkward, isn't it? Awkward, but it's kind of working. Vils might be in trouble. Fishing ship still tanking damage. It took 226 damage in the end. And it's delayed long enough for the next fire to come out. Very nicely done. That's very good by CharChar. Look at that. And he's going to win. It was a 2v1 down and has leveled it with the second one. Has managed to delay there. That's very nice. Second TC now. This is good. I'm loving the different approach here. And monastery. That'll be an annoying monastery. What can blue see? Blue can see a lot. Hold on. Hold on. Outpost. One Ville. One Ville is out there just outposting the map. How about that? He's going to have a lot of vision on everything except that monastery. Surprised it was a monastery, but... And the workshop will get seen. Workshop gets seen. CharChar will largely do pretty well on water. Blue's not fighting that anymore. Blue's got a double monastery coming. Triple monastery on the way out. Persians don't have redemption, sanctity, atonement. They don't have a lot in their monks. And Bengali monks are some of the best. So they're just going to full convert. That's the plan. Just convert everything. And now, with this location of Monastery Siege, good push here. Good push here. Options are there. CharChar is about to cop some problems. They jump in the TC. Probably wanted to add light cav. But stable got denied. Ratha can run back, get healed up. Out comes the siege. Ville's no to hide. Monk gets involved again. CharChar may need to give up on this and drop it at the back instead. Lots of army being built up now. CharChar's army is 5 there. Where's this? Okay, so built up something to have some counterplay here. May need to get a move on with that. Lots of monks here too. Okay. Does she know about the castle? Well, she knows there's a castle somewhere, right? Because you see the Rafa. So castle needs to be somewhere. And this is blue's only TC. So we could be in a situation where blue is TC-less again. Rathera waiting. Ville's leaving is spotted. And that will be 9 dead Villes. Outpost, I think, is the one getting the vision on that. There you go. That's why we have Outpost, people. How good is that? Unless there's a transport here. She does have 2. But unless there's a transport, it's not going to happen. Atonement coming in. I saw that just trickling in there. Blue without a TC and relocating for the 3rd time this game. 3rd time? Yes. This is the 3rd relocation of the town center. This is truly a nomad map. Oh god, that transport needs to stay alive. And it does. And this time it's double TC. CharChar again. Not making Villes. Redemption coming in. Just to get the free building here. That Ville didn't leave with all her friends. And will die. Or will she? Hang on. Yes. Very sad. Blue's got a TC up here, but it's been tracked. And this may be a problem for CharChar if enough monks come over. Redemption's in. Redemption and Atonement is in. And I feel like Blue has just spoiled both. But also, hey look, uphill, killing a TC. The 1 TC went up. It's going to go down straight away. Villes, how's the monk micro? It's not quite happening. The Mangonels need to get some kills here. I guess they've knocked out some villagers. I think 7 Villes have gone down. And a GG has been called by CharChar. It's a 2-0 for Blue. Very nicely done. And he is the one that goes to 2-1